The Bushwacker TrailArmor rear corner guards for those of you that want to add some off-road styling to your Jeep but don't have the need for some really hardcore protection on the corners of your tub. There are, of course, pieces of corner armor that are steel, that are drilled and bolted directly through your tub, and they're going to provide a lot more protection in those really hardcore off-road situations. These, being a plastic piece of armor, are going to help protect against scratches, they're going to cover up any existing damage that you might have, and they're going to give you that off-road look, but again, not a ton of protection. These are also going to be significantly less expensive than that true steel armor. The installation of these corner guards is a very simple 1 out of 3 wrench installation, so I think overall these are going to be fairly priced for the functionality that you get from them. These are going to be made out of that same Dura-Flex 2000 TPO material that Bushwacker makes all of their fender flares out of, so these are going to match in both finish and color with either a factory fender flare or an aftermarket fender flare. Of course, these do have the diamond plate textured pattern to them, which just adds to that rugged styling. Getting a little further into that install, as I said before, it is going to be a very simple 1 out of 3 wrench installation that can be done in right around an hour. All you need to do is a little bit of disassembly to your Jeep. On both sides, you're going to have to go ahead and remove your tail lights, but on the driver's side, there are also a couple of other pieces to loosen up or remove. You're going to remove your license plate mount and also the bezel around your fuel fill neck. Once all of those pieces are removed, it's very important to clean the tub of the Jeep. Anytime you're attaching anything with frame adhesive to the outside of the vehicle, you want to make sure that that surface is very clean to make sure you get good adhesion. And you also want to do this install when the temperatures are moderate, somewhere around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That way you make sure that you're going to get that good adhesion. If it's too cold, these might not stick like you want them to. So once you have everything removed and everything cleaned, it's just a matter of peeling off the red 3M adhesive backing and pressing these into place. Before you really press them into place though, you can go ahead and install the plastic clips. Those are going to go into existing holes in the body of the Jeep, and that's going to ensure that everything is lined up before you make sure that that adhesive is stuck down. Because once you stick this down, it is going to be stuck down pretty well. There isn't a lot of opportunity to move things around. So again, very easy install, can be done in right around an hour. You will need some hand tools in order to remove those taillights, the bezel, and your license plate mount, but other than that, just a good cleaner, and you can do this in your driveway pretty easily. I mentioned before that these are going to be less expensive than a steel piece of armor that's going to offer a ton of off-road protection, and that's absolutely true. These come in right around $100. And there are a couple other versions of corner armor like this that are going to be around that $100 price tag. I do like the fact that Bushwacker offers a couple different versions of these, one for those of you with pocket flares and one for those of you with factory flares. Some of the other companies don't necessarily make that distinction, so especially if you have a set of pocket flares, I definitely recommend going with these. If you don't have pocket flares, you have a couple of other options out there. They're all going to look the same, function the same, and fit pretty similarly. So if you're looking to add some protection to the rear corners of your TJ against some scratching, if you're looking to cover up some damage, or if you just like the style and the look that these give you, I think that these are going to be a pretty easy install, and they're going to be fairly priced for the amount of protection that you get. So that's my review of the Bushwacker TrailArmor rear corner guards fitting all 1997 to 2006 TJs that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.